Let's take a look at the national forecast for Sunday, June 8th, and we're finishing off the weekend with a pretty good, enjoyable weather day for much of Ontario, Quebec, and the Maritimes. Meanwhile, for Newfoundland, that's where we have the rainfall on tap for today, and a lot of it. Now, no rain in the forecast for the Toronto area as the Canadian Open with the final round of play. It's been a pretty tight race, tight competition, and the forecast, yeah, it's trending on the cooler side, daytime high of 20 degrees, but should be a nice weather day. Maybe still a little bit hazy, though, as well. Now, the no rain in the forecast for southern Ontario, that's not going to last too long. You already see things a bit active this afternoon in more northern parts of the province along that cold front. Tomorrow, the stormy and rainy weather looks to arrive in southern areas, so we'll see that really start to factor in late tomorrow morning for southern areas into the afternoon with that storm potential, and for areas like Niagara, maybe even some severe thunderstorm activity with strong wind gusts and heavy rain afoot. So that's the look for our Monday, and that's how things are going to be shaping up. Cooler temperatures and some active conditions. Okay, let's turn our attention now beyond our Monday into Quebec. Today, quiet conditions, maybe some hazy skies, poor air quality as those special air quality statements in effect as of early in the day, but nice enjoyable temperatures on tap. And as we take a look at our 7-day forecast for Montreal, looks like more so Tuesday. That's when the rain looks to arrive, and then a little bit up and down the rest of the week. But temperatures should be hovering close to seasonal for many of the days ahead. Off to Atlantic Canada, the Maritimes saw quite a bit of rainfall yesterday, particularly southern New Brunswick into areas like PEI. But today the Maritimes drying out, and that's going to move that rainfall over to Newfoundland, where, yeah, we have some decent totals, up to 40 millimeters of rain in the forecast. So quite a rainy conclusion to the weekend, and we can look for this afternoon. Yeah, the Maritimes, many enjoying a nice day to finish up this first full weekend of June. Into our Monday, even Newfoundland getting in on the nicer weather as even warmer temperatures build into New Brunswick as well. Halifax has not seen a rain-free weekend in what feels like forever, to use hyperbole, but looking into next weekend, the forecast calls for cooler temperatures, but mostly sunny conditions. I guess we'll believe it when we see it, but right now, hopefully breaking a rather depressing trend with all these rainy weekends. But off to the west now, you can see there's some very hazy conditions for many, and it's air quality warnings for a good chunk of northwestern Ontario, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, even parts of Alberta as well. So air quality still an issue with those ongoing wildfires. This weekend has brought some very helpful rainfall, and more on the way for today, and that's going to spread into northwestern Ontario as well. So here's a look at that rain continuing for today, kind of fizzling out by tomorrow morning, but then another round of some scattered showers moving through, and that will be, again, more welcomed moisture to help combat these fires. Some gusty winds have been a concern this weekend, but as we look ahead into tomorrow, Alberta dealing with those breezy conditions, but we're getting a much needed break from that. As we know, this can contribute to the spread of fires, those strong winds. Now off to British Columbia, we have some heat and dry conditions, and we take a look over the next few days, could see even hotter conditions. Look at Osoyoos, 35 today, but then 37 back-to-back for Monday, Tuesday, and we'll see just how much this increases the wildfire threat for BC. As of right now, 88% of the fires have been caused by lightning, and we haven't quite seen BC with as much action as other parts of the country, but with this dry pattern and all this heat, we'll have to keep a close eye on that.